Welcome to the Entrepreneurial CPA Show. We're here to take a deep dive into the knowledge you need to break free of the box and become the world-changing entrepreneur we know that you want to be. As always, we're going to hit you up with the theoretical and practical skills, that yin and yang you need to punch above your weight. I'm Garrett Wagner, Entrepreneurial CPA, here and helping you break free of the box. And I'm joined by Dr. Blockchain, Dr. B, Dr. Sean. Look at that. He's got the shirt on, representing every day. Now, before we get started, today's show is brought to you by our amazing sponsors. Prolera, remind you that CPE doesn't have to be a grind, and nor should it. Get started on the right path. Hayden Rock Solutions, they help provide you the roadmap to get into advisory services and become the most relevant advisor to your clients. And Accounting Fly. If you're a firm looking for help in hiring, or if you're a job candidate looking for that next job, reach out to them. They can help you. Now, Dr. Blockchain, if I can call you that.
Sure, absolutely.
On today's show, we're going to take a little curveball. We were just talking about this behind the scenes, getting ready of just, the busyness of life, the busyness of this time of year. And let's dive into that. How do you deal, and how do we suggest we can help other people deal with being busy?
Sure. And I mean, honestly, I'll be the first thing here to acknowledge is that everybody in the accounting space is busy right now, right? Whether you're in tax, in audit, in industry, in academia, in any sector, right, of the corporate accounting, corporate finance, public accounting space, you are busy right now, and that's fine.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
I am pretty sure. I'm pretty busy. I mean, you?
Yeah, I'm pretty busy.
All right. Okay. Then I'd say that almost all of us are busy. And I do know that this whole push towards not being busy, right? Busy has almost become a negative word to even talk about. But the underlying fact is that there are certain times during the year that you are going to be busy or occupied or more active than other times, right? And so Garrett and I just chewed through half an hour, right, doing nonstop updates on all of the activities that the two of us have been going on individually, and then our joint ventures also. And so it's really important, I think, to one, sort of acknowledge the fact that there are going to be periods of time when you are pressed, right, for time, when you're under that pressure to have things done by X date. But it's even more important to rank in terms of urgency, right? Which tasks have to be done now, and then which tasks, while also important, can wait a week or two. And then my third point, and I'll toss it over to Garrett there, is that you have to be able to focus not only on the operational, details of that everyday business, but to also be able to branch out and to then connect that to the bigger picture plan that you have for the firm.
Yeah, I mean, that's bigger picture plan. That's the important part, especially when we talk about the changing landscape of accounting firms, of CPAs, becoming an entrepreneurial CPA and becoming proactive with your clients. Yeah, you're going to be busy doing different things. You'll be able to balance that. And there's always that challenge between the short term, today I need to do this, and long term, here's where the growth becomes. And that's something, we talk about a lot. It's that shift of, CPA firms tends to be busy like all the time. And they tend to be very, very busy with the short-term tasks, kind of going from fire to fire to fire to fire to fire to problem. And that's why they kind of struggle to make that leap. You might feel that same way yourself, like, man, I'm just so busy every day going from A to B to C to D that I never get to work on the important things in my life. And that's the stuff we got to make time for. That's the thing that you're going to have if you want to grow yourself, your firm, wherever it is. If you want to evolve into becoming an entrepreneurial CPA and the firm of tomorrow, we talk about, you got to move past that. And I like to always think about, if you really can think about what's the most important things right now in your life, both work and professionally, how are you trying to bring time for that every day? So you, Dr. Sean, for you, is it just blockchain? Like, all you think about is blockchain, so it's an easy one? Like,
No. I mean, obviously my most public focus right now is obviously on the whole blockchain space, but there are always different, projects and ideas that I have going on the front burner and on the back burner. And to really sort of boil it down, what I always try to do is to carve up my day into half-hour blocks. And so each 30 minutes, I focus on a task or a piece of a task, right? And then obviously there are always going to be projects that are going to be like half-day projects, or if there are meetings in there too. I mean, all of that has to be built into your plan. So the angle that I always take is that to the level that I can personally, I always try to organize my time to make sure that I can touch or work on all of my projects during any given day. But then also you are going to have to realize that, you know, on Thursday morning, you might have something new come in that all of a sudden is an urgency or is a high priority item. And that's fine, because every other day during that week, you were able to allocate time to at least update or work on briefly all of your other projects.
And I think this is also when we talk about how technology is going to greatly help our profession.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of that day-to-day stuff, the more and more we can automate that and spend a little more time today to automate this.
Yep.
And I've always thought about that. And one of the other shows we've got is A Look into the Future with Paul Latham.
Yeah.
We did a tremendous show on solidifying your intangibles, which kind of means the same thing. Like, you get stuff done because you've got smart people constantly running around being busy? Or do you have smart people that have built processes that can get things done through automation and technology and streamline it? Because if you're a smart person, you can only do so much. Or if you're a smart person that can build a system around you, and then you can get other people to help, you can scale exponentially. So we kind of talk about that. And this ties into that. That topic on solidifying the intangibles isn't just like all about time management, but it relates to that. And that's where RPAs, for example, they're all the rage right now. And we do a lot with RPAs for ourselves personally, just for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
If there's stuff we can take off our plate with an RPA, get that bad boy built, right?
Absolutely. 100. Yep. Actually, yep. Absolutely.
100, just 100, not like 150.
100%.
100%. So yeah, think about that as you go through your day. Be intentional. Automate what you can. You know, avoid going fire to fire and keeping an eye on what's important. You know, that's kind of the advice. Is busy isn't being a bad thing. Being an entrepreneur doesn't mean you're always running around crazy and out of control. You can be busy, but be in control of that busyness as you go through your day.
Yeah.
So Dr. Blockchain, any final words before we wrap this bad boy up?
I'd say basically sort of the best way to sort of summarize it or to acknowledge this is to almost think about like organized chaos, right? There's a lot of stuff going on, obviously, for everybody on a everyday basis, but if you can organize it even just a little bit more each day, you are going to be able to get a lot more done.
Love it. Love it, everybody. Get a lot more done. Hashtag today's show. So thank you for tuning in. On that, we'll wrap it up. Think about how you go through your day. Think about what being busy means to you. If you got questions on that, reach out to me or Dr. Sean. Wherever you can find us, social media, emails, shout outs, we're here to help. And just remember, everybody, if you want to keep the learning going, and if you want to become an entrepreneurial CPA and pivot to the future, check out our entrepreneurial CPA groups and become the entrepreneur you deserve. There's more details on our website, and there's a link below. While you're here, click to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stay informed. And as always, we challenge you today to take action to change the world and invest in yourself.